Even the deadly Archvile Labyrinth could not stop you, and you've gotten to the prototype accelerator, which is soon efficiently and permanently deactivated. You're good at that kind of thing. Alright everyone, welcome to Map 12 of Plutonia, Speed. This is a very tricky map, mainly because I did my practice run of this map, it went perfectly fine, and now I'm doing my actual recordings, and right now I am on attempt number fucking 6. So, first thing we're going to do is we're going to kill the imps that come out of the floor, and we're going to go ahead and pick up the stuff around here. Now, when we open this door, we're going to deal with a Hell Knight. Now, we're going to wait for the door to close, and when we open it back up, we're going to have a Cacodemon. Well, 2 of them, actually. Now, I'm going to switch to my normal shotgun, so I can take care of these other enemies from a distance. Now, when we first enter this room, the first order of business we're going to do is we're going to run to this rocket to the left. We're going to try and kill that shotgunner up here, run to the other side, do the same thing. Now, there is a shotgunner up on the stairs here. Well, I mean, there's also a Cacodemon, or not a Caco, an Archvile. Not an Archvile, a Pain Elemental. I don't know my enemies. He can't seem to fit through the doorway, so we're just going to go ahead and take care of him from down here. Less we have to deal with for later. Alright. Now, we have 2 pathways we can go. We can go right or left, and the first path we're going to take is the left. We're going to go ahead and try and take care of this Archvile here. Slow and steady now. Okay. Now we're going to use our super shotgun to probably try and take care of the rest of these guys. There's at least like 3 Cacodemons in this room here. So when you think you've got them all, just remember to stay vigilant because they will just come out of nowhere and just start biting you. Alright. Now, once we've taken care of that small group, what we're going to do is we're going to run down. And then we're going to get about right here. We're going to go ahead and kill these guys off. Get in this little cubby right here. I'm going to switch to my chain gun. See, I don't know what it is with this map, but everything likes to do the maximum amount of fucking damage. Alright. Now I'm going to go ahead and use my rockets to take care of a majority of those imps. And now I'm going to use my rockets to take care of that Mancubus. Don't like my health situation right now, but what can I do? I want to try and take care of that Baron while I'm down here. There's also a shotgunner up there at the very top. There we go. Okay, now that he's taken care of, there's also a shotgunner up here. We're going to take care of him. Now, as we come up the stairs, we got a Hell Knight we got to deal with. A much-needed medikit and a chain gunner to the left. Now we're going to take this teleporter that's right in front of us. Now there is a Caco to your left as soon as you turn the corner here. So just be ready for that. Now we're going to go ahead and just walk through all the goodies here. Now the next order of business for this map is now we're going to go to the right. We're going to go to the right side of the map from where we started. Now it's going to be a bit tricky here because what we need to do is we need to use our chain gun to carefully try and kill off the squishier enemies, i.e. the chain gunners and the shotgunners off at a distance. There we go. And now once we take care of some of those, we're going to drop down here. This is going to be the hardest part. Make sure you keep your health up. We need to try and take out as many of those chain gunners that are in the far back up there as we can. That way we can kind of use this little falling point as like a bit of a foothold here, which is what we want to do. Now I'm going to switch to my rocket launcher. As you can see, there's another pain elemental right here. Gonna take care of him. Sure, the lost souls are still down there too. Alright. Alright. Now we're gonna go back over to this path over here. Go back around. We're gonna do a lot of looping around, but this is like the safest way I feel is to do everything. Teleport up here, take a path to the left. Now, when we start to go over this way, what you want to try and do is try and like lean over the edge, walk over the edge without going over. Like so. That way we could spawn in that cyber demon that's guarding the red key. And then what we're going to do is we're going to get out our plasma gun. And because of how wide his hitbox is, we can basically fire straight ahead. Let's see if I can get it. There we go. We can fire right here, and then we'll be hitting him. But he cannot hit us back. Now, some of your shots will miss. That is an inevitability. I'm just going to switch to my normal shotgun, because we can pretty much just, like, take care of him like this. I know I did a lot of damage to him, so he should go down soon, hopefully. There we go. Now that he's taken care of, we're going to go ahead and drop down here where the shotgunner is. And now we're just going to kind of work our way across over here. There are chain gunners, so stay vigilant. When you hit this switch right here, it actually opens up a teleporter right here to our left. But we're not going to take that teleporter. And it also unlocks this teleporter right here, which we're going to come into this teleporter later. Now we can drop down right here for some rockets and a med kit, but I don't need the med kit yet. Now the next thing we're going to do is that once we grab this blue key, we're going to go ahead and walk backwards. Make sure you have your rocket launcher equipped. And then we're going to teleport right here. Ow, fuck. Yeah, there's going to be 2 archviles that are teleporting across these 4 paths right here. So we're just going to keep firing rockets into one hole until we hopefully kill both of them. Thankfully, we do have 4 stem packs to use. I'm surprised that archvile didn't kill me. I got lucky. Alright. And now the next order of business is we need to run to this hole over here. I didn't want to take the teleporter yet. The game made me do it. Alright. Teleporter takes us back over here. Alright, I'm gonna try that again. Yep. We basically want to jump down to here. This is where we would have landed if we didn't back off of the ledge. And the teleporter will just take us, like, right here. Now, we can open this door and hit this switch. There's also an armor back here I'm going to grab. Now, we did end up spawning some revenants. So what you're going to do is you're going to pre-fire a shot and then go into the teleporter. Or not. That's strange. Let's go ahead and grab the red key. Alright. See, now that we have all 3 keys, we can make our way, start making our way to the exit. Now, once you enter this room, there's going to be some chain gunners we got to deal with, like always. Now here come the revenants. We got 2 revenants, last I checked. Okay, yeah, here we go. Okay. There we go. Sometimes the reason why I preempt fire the BFG shot is because when you get teleported right here, there's usually like 2 revenants already chilling right here. They're just ready to jump you, so you just need to be ready for that. All right, now we're entering the final room of this area. And what we're gonna do is I'm going to make a long distance rocket shot right here. Okay, I need to aim more to the left. There we go. I just want to see if I can get as many of those chain gunners in the back as I can. There we go. Now that we got them, I'm going to switch to my plasma gun. Well, still one more. There we go. I'm going to switch to my plasma gun and probably try and kill these revenants right here. Okay, I got one. Alright. Now, when we kind of go around the corner here... Oh yeah, there's also a bunch of bastards right here I want to try and take care of. I'm going to use my normal shotgun for these guys. We basically want to try and take out as many of these chain gunners from here as we can. Alright. Now you can see ahead of time there's one that's still kind of around that corner there. We can't really aim at him yet, but just be mindful of him. Alright, next order of business is that once we hit this switch and then hit this switch, there's already something in there chilling. We're basically going to have to deal with 2 archviles, so I'm going to actually quick save here. Now, we're gonna hit this switch and preempt fire a BFG shot so I can get rid of the first archvile. And then... God damn it. Yeah, I knew that's how that was going to go. Okay. Okay, that takes care of the second archvile. Now he's got to take care of the revenants. Like so. There's a switch in here that we hit. And it basically creates a path for us to that teleporter right there. We also have some more... chain gunners off in the distance, but we can't do anything about them from here. They're too far away. But when we take this teleporter, you want to get up against this wall. Take out this chain gunner right here as fast as you can. And now we basically need to kind of poke our heads out so we can kill the chain gunners from down here. Alright. And that's every enemy in the map. And now we hit this switch. This teleporter takes us back here. And now it's raising a platform to the exit. But before we go to the exit, we need to actually go back and get the 2 secrets on this map. Now, back here when we hit this gargoyle switch, If we go up the stairs around here, there's a teleporter. This is actually a secret teleporter, which has a mega armor. Now if we go to the left side, and we go ahead and make our way through all this, and then take this teleporter, which takes us up here. If we look to the right, we have the hallway where we killed this Baron. And then in here is also a teleporter. And this is a secret teleporter. Takes us to more ammo, and boom, a soul sphere. And with that, we're going to go ahead and finally leave this godforsaken level. This level took me a lot of tries. But on the bright side, at least we're going in with 200, 200. And that was Speed. I like how it's called Speed, but this map, you have to, like, take your time with it. It's kind of counterintuitive to the name, but, I mean, I'm not surprised at this point. I will say, though, always taking a shit ton of damage from everything around me is very annoying. And, I hated how it took me, like, 6 attempts to get through this map. Ugh, even then, I still kind of balls it up at the end, even after quick saving because of the 2 arch files. But we're past it. We don't need to worry about it anymore. I'm not a fan of this map, but you guys can tell me what you think in the comments. Leave a like if you enjoyed. And if you're new and you want to keep up with this adventure, be sure to hit the subscribe button, ring the bell to get notified whenever I upload, join the Fox Army, and I will see you guys on the next video. Till then, see you then.